Welcome to this series where we are playing survival mode in No Man's Sky. In the last part, we were just tidying up a few bits and pieces, trying to do some missions, one of which went a little bit wrong. In this part, what I want to do is shift the focus a little bit towards tidying up something to do with both the ship and the our Atlas path. So what I want to do is get the Atlas pass v3, because that would give us all access to all the necessary bits and pieces. And the other thing I want to do is actually install the indium drive, which means we've got to go to a green system. So that's something I would really like to do. I would also like to keep moving forward with the patterns in time mission, although we're probably gonna need to get rid of this mission. This is the mission where things went wrong. I got pretty badly shot up and took a lot of damage. And I got a comment saying that these missions are pretty dangerous until you get a fully tricked out combat ship. So what we're going to do is abandon this mission, and we're going to take a little bit of a hit, but we're not going to really kind of worry too much about that. So what we're going to be doing is trying to find another get contract so that we can push forward with that with patterns of time. And that also puts on the agenda of possibly looking for a fighter. Anyway, we're going to go into here. And we're going to debrief our commanders. Say, it looks like our cheap ship is the one that's taking the damage again. Request a mine dump. Okay. Keen effigies. 3 hot eyes. Another psychonic egg. Got lots of those. 8 Herox, 6 Geknip, 321 Bakine daggers, Corvax casings, despite heavy damage. Yeah, I'm not going to bother repairing that frigate for the moment. We're kind of getting more money than anything else like that. Unrefined pyrite grease. Okay, not exactly the best of missions. What we will do is sell off some stuff if I can find the... No, it's this way, isn't it? Okay, out of the way, please. So let's have a look at the freighter. I'm kind of thinking of that in the storage container. Get rid of the Geknip. The Herox, I think we can refine that into... Let's try something. Finer, because I've got a feeling I might need a pile of gold or something. Silver. Okay, we're going to refine that into silver. I'm not well, we don't have to refine it all. I'm going to put that in the starship. I'm going to do another batch of it, and then I'll sell the rest of it. I just feel that maybe there'd be an advantage of having some. I turn it all into silver. Let's have a look here. See what's worth the most. That's 111,000. Where is the? Where did I put the? Oh, the Herox is actually in the. Wait. That's 150,000. Maybe if we keep, because as it's obviously it's gonna be worth a lot more as silver by looking at it. So maybe we'll just keep selling off the silver. Oops. So this was worth 150,000. So if we do this, apologies for this. I'm just curious. I know that when you can refine into silver and gold, that it's actually often worth more. So yeah, I mean that's what's that? 180. So I think what we'll do is we'll sell the silver from here. That's only 200,000 for the silver. We got a multi-tool expansion that I want to keep. I'll keep that silver for the moment. And then what we'll do is we'll sell the hot ice. One thing I did do off camera is I actually scrapped one of my ships. I think it was the Explorer that we found. We got unrefined pyrite grease. Okay. I think for the moment, what we'll do is we'll bring in these. Oh, looks like I've got a little bit of selenium. Oh, that can stay there. I'm not too worried about it. I've also picked up some drop pod templates from the cartographer. So I can actually put you over there. So we've got plenty of upgrade options should we need it. Right. I think I've got the fuel because I was making fuel. So we're going to go here and do that here. Got a trade expedition level 3. I think we'll go do a trade expedition. 350 tons. And that gets that mission out the way. We get back down to here, find my ship. Where's my ship? Oh no, there it is. Let's see what this guy's got to offer. Trade. Pick up the tritium. Really should pick up some platinum as well as a backup, but we're not worried too much about that. We're going to jump in the ship and we're going to go looking for a green system. Oh, so we got an Atlas station over here. Here I go as usual. I think I'm going to do the Atlas station since it's right on the doorstep. It's always the problem with this game is it just gets so easily distracted, but with an Atlas station that close, I think it's worth kind of diving in because we do need to make progress with the Atlas station. Of course, it'd be nice if this was a... And this is actually a GEC system. Okay. We might be able to kill 2 birds with 1 stone here. And pick up a GEC mission. As long as it's not a pirate. Of course, this won't have emerald on it, but that's beside the point. Of course, we're going to jump through the nodes. Not finding much at the moment, but that's okay. Got the Atlas word for you. I really wish that there was a bit more use to the Atlas language. To me, that is always learning the Atlas language is always, I don't know, it's almost like it's unfinished business. Okay, there. That I think I always get the feeling it could have been developed more. Everything's a little bit out of focus, but that's beside the point. We'll pick up some warp cells. The rate I'm going, I might be able to donate them. So it says the something. Another Atlas interface. How many of these constructs exist deep in the deep void? How long before I've been slumbering, waiting for a traveler? Have they been expecting me? Am I somehow chosen? The Atlas crafted this existence. The GEC, the Fakine, the Korvax, the stars that fill the skies, the hatred that burns within the deep. Every word that turns in every form that lies. Atlas there. Okay, consent. Take the gift of knowledge and certain decisions. All doubts are silenced. Yep. So what we need is some pure ferrite, and then we can move this forward. Notice your health is at maximum, so we get an instant cure as well. Right, we're going to need to do a bit of refining. think it's time to get that underway. That can go Starship. As we can, see if we can grab some more language. It's unlikely, but we'll give it a go. Oh, we got one more word. And two more words. Okay. Jump into the ship. Next stop is the space station. What have we got in front of us here? An acidic planet. Right, you've got another unknown planet in front of us. Got a windswept planet. Got salvageable scrap. Wow. That came up a little bit quick. So here we are. Looks like there might be a fairly cool looking multi-tool in here as well. Hello, Mr. Geki. What are you going to offer us in the way of missions? Repair a damaged item. Okay, I'll go I'll fall for it. Normally a mission like that's gonna send us somewhere. Yep. We'll probably get blown to pieces or something silly like that as well. We will talk to some of these Gekis, the language, and also to dish out the rewards. And there's no point hanging on to them, so we're just going to go around and do this friendship symbol, and where this were improved by standing. Where talk to Mr. Envoy here. We'll pick up the feeble. This is so OP. Ooh. If I donate one of these, that increases our standing with the Explorers Guild. I think I could. I think it's a valid trade. I think to do this. There's a Corvaxy guy here. Hello, Mr. Corvax. Press dialect help. Trade symbol. And of course we'll give him a wax casing. Now we do have a multi-tool expansion kit as well. Aggression symbol. We can always make a decision on that. Oh, okay, we've got no more Gek relics. Okay, that's fine. We'll just carry on learning the language. Trade symbol. I thought I had several Gek relics. Okay, we only had one. Wait, don't go away. I think I've seen this. Yeah, we've done you. Visited. You're the one walking around annoying me. Request dialect help. Actually, offer a gift. What's gift? Now resolute. Okay. I'm not exactly sure what this guy's coming from, but request dialect help. Technology symbol with the word for knowledge. Okay. Technology symbol. The keyword for upgrades. Give a gift. I'm sure the weapon looked better when we were looking from a distance. Up there. I think we can just keep adding to that. Now comes the choice, multi-tool. I think I'd rather square off this corner. So I'll use the multi-tool upgrade just to square off the corner on this multi-tool. So I probably will keep this one long term because it's, I mean, it's not a bad one. We can always upgrade it later on as well. Here we got multi-tool slot. Request dialect help. X symbol. Right. I think I've lost the mission. Reset machinery. Okay. So what we're going to do is go and see if we can do that mission. It looks like it's actually chosen the actual planet right in front of us. So we got a windswept planet. Hopefully this will be relatively straightforward. Mission destination. Okay, I'll play game. I'm actually right on the ground. Right, it's just that there. Let me just check the. Yeah, we got 100%. So got a pyrite deposit. Right, where are we going? I'm not seeing anything. Out a scan. We will might as well make a little bit of extra cash on the side. Right, let's get inside. Yes. Terminal we've got to repair. I think last time we did this, it was a transmission tower. We got. Kidding me. Right, we're going to need to bring the ship in. Right, we can repair that. Repair that. We just need a little bit of pure ferrite, which is what we were actually in the process of making. So while that's actually being made, we'll just have a look around and see what we can find. There's okay. Anything else around here? Some antimatter. Oh, we can make some warp fuel. We will pick up the rusted metal. What I really should do is actually put some of this rusted metal through the refiner on the thing there. What is that there? How much copper have we got on the starship? 356. I think that is a little bit too much of a gift not to turn down. So we will go over here and just pick up the copper. I can hear a So I'm just going to mine out this copper and I'll be right back. Right, that's the last few bits of that picked up. The refining process is finished. We can just shove that in the exosuit. Got myself a Gek relic. We can make the warp fuel as well. I'll put that, send that to the starship. There's going to pop in here. And boot sequence auto test repairs complete, transmit success. Of the object diagnostic reporting tool, letting the owner know. Okay. Of course. Yeah, thank you, game. But haha. Okay. I was hoping that it would reset, but obviously it won't. So we've got to go back and cash the mission in. Anything of value around here that could be used. This is a 317 away. We've got a salvage container over there. No, maybe not. I'm getting distracted again. There's some creatures on the edge here. Maybe we can make a little bit of cash by it's always a bit ironic that when you're on a planet that's it's always a little bit ironic that when you don't want carbon, you end up on planets which have got so much carbon on you don't know what to do with. Right, those creatures don't seem to want to cooperate, so what we're going to do is get back in the ship and we're going to go up because we've got to return to the space station to claim the mission, to move forward the so we're going to go and cash in that mission. It's right on the edge. We've also got the node, haven't we? So here we are. I should have enough pure ferrite now to... What's this? Yeah. So that pushes forward the Atlas capability. Just going to cash the mission in for what we just done. So cash this in. Incomplete. And in mission. Just take a photograph of a tropical world. Right, so we've now completed the contracts for the Gek. Yep. Right, time to find a green system. Turn to the Gek cartographer. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Okay. Yeah, I was a bit too hasty there. That's okay. Yeah, I forgot we had to do this next step. So we will talk to the Gek cartographer. You have been making me rich, friend. I know you, your kind, the fearless adventurer, the completer of contracts. You think you are a leader. Others fight with weapons and fear, but power is more than strength. It is trade, incentives, information. If you've enough units, others will change the world without realizing it. Ask about power. Power is just, oops, sorry. Something is wrong with the Gek voice. Ask about the Korvax. What this is doing is giving some of the backstory to the game. The fact that the Gek kind of exploited the Korvax. It says here, and I think they ends up in a war. It says, ask if the Gek feel guilt. I think what the Korvax did is inject the Gek with nanites, which then changed their view of the world. There's Gek's disturbed questions. Ask about the 16. Do you understand? Don't you see it? It's never ended. Gek's face begins to twitch and speak. A sickly sweet pheromone emerges the air. Tried to resist. No, breathe. Gek did not change. They invaded our souls. I blink and I am on Balaron myself, the homeworld of the Gek. I stand within the center of the Spawn Empire, witnessing the events that occurred a long time ago. Cartographer Leonard stands next to me, watching with as I watch tears streaming down their face. I've seen enslaved Corvex move from Gek spawning pools to spawning pools. At each one, they cut their own suits. Nanite clusters pool out, falling into the fluid of the embryonic Gek. It's then I finally understand the fall of the Gek, their conversion to the Atlas, their release of the Corvax. It was not redemption, it was revolution. Hundreds of Corvax sacrificing their immortality, mingling their nanite clusters with the unborn Gek. The Gek did not become good, they became Corvax, at least in part. Their slaves altered Gek brains, shifting their nature. For the first and final time, the Corvax convergence delighted in the pain of the oppressor. So they'll be free soon. Gek stares at me, the vision coming to an end. They appear to be upset to my words. Do not judge us, the traveller, that our ancestors were altered. They did not find goodness by themselves. There's nothing to do with us. We just want peaceful lives. Yep. At least I think, as I leave, I think, though, that I may have learned the Gek released the Korvax because of their biology was altered. There is no spiritual revelation, no grand redemption. It was a switch of the brain alternative. I think of the simulation Nada showed me in their intended heaven for Artemis's soul. It was a false reality full of arbitrary and unseen rules. How is life any different? Okay, so we've now spoken to the... I don't think we've got anything else to sell off. I think we'll put the paraffin back in the starship. We've got kind of overflow of copper. How much space have I got? Yeah, I've got space on the starship, so that can go there. Pop up that, and then get rid of you. Right, time to find a green system. Speak to Noel about the secrets of the path. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I suppose it's going to be in this system, isn't it? I'm going to kind of try and ignore Noel for the moment. I think that's a green system, isn't it? The Korvax system. Yeah, that looks green. Start the scanning process. There we are. Hollow terminal detected. What crazy planet are you going to send me to? Okay. This unknown planet. We got a haunted emerald planet. I can't... Oh, it says it's got emerald. Okay, we're going to go to a haunted emerald planet. Okay. Probably going to have much on it, but we'll start there and then just work round. And it means we've got a definite... Ah, it's got activated emerald. That's a waste of time, isn't it? Oh well, we'll do the hollow terminal and then we'll actually find a planet that's actually got proper emerald on it. I can't see anything at the moment. Okay, we're just gonna land on there. Got a super hot planet. Microprocessors. Of course, we're down in the middle of an extreme storm. It goes without saying. Okay, I think we got the protection, so here. Oh, thank you, game. Much appreciated. That means I can actually see what I'm doing. I think we're on one of these planets with the flying buggy things. Anyway, we'll go and talk to Noel and get this done. Speak to Noel. Hollow terminal activated. Multiple sources. The host is powerful. Yep. Tune to Noel. There's Noel. Oh, then, tell me what you saw. Tell me what you learned. Tell Noel what you discovered. I tell Noel all about I've learned of the Keen's crusade against the Sentinels, how they nearly succeeded only to have the barbarism of the Gek firstborn draw the Sentinels back into the galaxy. I learned that the homeworld of the Korvax was destroyed by the Gek and the survivors enslaved or melted down. For years, the Korvax toiled beneath their oppressors until the Empire fell and they were free once more. The Gek became Atlas worshippers. But from the Gek, I learned something different. The Gek did not redeem themselves on their own accord. A great number of Korvax sacrificed themselves, mingling their nanite blood with countless unborn Gek. Their impulse to trade is a mere evolution of an impulse to war. A few signals switched within the brain. Ask what Noel knows. I was born to travel, to see these worlds, to catalogue them, to give a name to every creature, every planet. The skies were mine. The Atlas told me I could never see them all. There were too many, so I did what I had to do. I survived in the face of eternity. I saw all the worlds of my universe. I returned to the Atlas. I told them what I had done. I asked them if it was proud of me. It laughed at me. I'm sure of it. It showed me universe upon universe, each with another traveller just like me. I was not special. I was not unique. The things I had done to get here, the things I'd become, none of it meant anything. Listen. I did not lie to you. I really do want to discover what's wrong with the existence. The walls between the worlds are falling and it's bad for everyone. Ask why. All I know is that the Atlas has infinity to work with, and with few exceptions, this triad repeats. Get Korvax for Keen, get more Korvax for Keen. Traders, warriors, scientists, all their stories ending in violence. I think about it. How would the Atlas speak? How would it cry for help? It would use the only language it knew. It would speak with life. It would create. Whatever these life forms do, they always end in conflict. I think something terrible is happening to Atlas. It's screaming the only way it knows how. Ask what can be done. Oops. And now it won't speak to me anymore. It won't. It's chosen you instead. After all, I did for it after. I wanted to find out what the difference between this universe and I wanted to find out what was different about this universe. We are who we are, but you, whoever you, some soul, because of the simulation, it does not matter. Why don't you speak to me? Why aren't I enough? Noel's channel began to falter, the hologram beginning to fade. They are disconnected from the hollow terminal. Okay. As I watch them depart, I receive a distress signal. It's language in my own, arrived from across the planet. I don't like that. You are not alone. Okay. So, while I was actually doing that, it suddenly occurred to me, oops, that is that there's only 3 days left on the expedition. See if we can get the buggy guy. Yeah, there's only 3 days left on the expedition in 15. So probably next week we might get an announcement or something. Okay, so it looks like we've got, how far away? That's 2 hours. So it looks like I've kind of managed to trap myself within this mission cycle. So you better get it done and out the way. Because I don't want to come back to the planet unless I have to. Right, where are we going? Place anomaly. Oh, come on, game. Wish you wouldn't do that. Yeah, it's one of the annoying features of this game is the fact that you can't lock a mission. Anyway, we're just going to fly to the distress signal echo. Again, it's another approximate location, but that's the way it seems to be. Anyway, I'll see you once we get there. Okay, welcome back. We're in the middle of a major storm, and it says this is the approximate location. I'm not... There's something over there. I think we will head for the unknown building because we seem to be over water. So I think the unknown building is probably the logical choice. Okay, it looks almost like the building is underwater. Whoops. So I think we're gonna land here. Well, that says 800 meters in that direction. Okay, let me just make sure the ship is got a full everything up. Okay, got to go 800 meters in that direction. Okay, great, the storm's finally clearing. We might actually be able to see where we're going. Be on the edge of a cliff or something, but it's not very clear. In the right direction, so we'll go for the buried technology module. I really do need to get some more nanites. I suppose what I should do is look for a abandoned building. Okay, so it looks like we've actually got crash location here with no ship. That's okay. So yeah, I'm gonna have to start getting a little bit industrial with respect to get rid of the slime. Unknown signal. I hear a faint sound as I examine the source of the distress beacon. It does not sound like anything I've ever encountered. There's no sign of Apollo. Playback log. I've given so much to you, Atlas. We have. I've given so much to you, Atlas. We all have. You understand that you don't. If you don't succeed, there's no point. If you don't, my life is meaningless. I can accept what I'm wiping you again. The best for everyone. The audio clicks. Time passes. Playback log. Don't be like that. You know that you don't want this, but I'll be different soon. Maybe this time. Sound cuts out. As it does, my vision bleeds red. A headache splitting through my mind. The screen shows me a number for a moment. It shows 16. Try to access the data. The auto click times. Time passes, and then I see it now with every waking breath. I see the Atlas watching me, waiting for me. Is that it? Energy source. Oh, God. Where is this now? Okay, it looks like we are not going to get the emerald. Let's have a look around and see. Look at that. He obligingly came above the horizon. How many creatures have we got here? We've got 4 out of 9. We got some underwater, which is normally relatively easy. Yeah, I think this is starting to annoy me a little bit. So why can't I bring... Oh, come on. Why can't I bring my ship in? Is that because we're in some kind of zone? Try again here. I don't really want to... I can't seem to be able to bring my ship in. Cannot land here. Yeah, why can't I land here? Okay. I've got a problem. Well, we're next to water, so I think what we'll do is we'll go underground. Or not underground. Go underwater and see if we can actually find the water creatures. Because we're fairly close, although the water doesn't look that deep. It's not nowhere near deep enough at all, is it? I don't understand why I can't. Why it won't let me. Well, it looks like I'm going to be walking back to my ship. Because the game won't let me. I think what I'll do is I'll keep walking back and trying to put the ship down. And hopefully we might find somewhere where we can put the ship down. I can't understand why. I mean, it's not telling me that rare resources available yet. Is it the fact that this planet won't let me land? Okay. Anyway, I'll see you once I get back to my ship. Don't need this. Okay, we finally got back to the ship in the middle of a storm. Just want to double check. Yeah, I mean everything is full. Oh well. What we're going to do now is just to right, I think just to wind up this video, what I'm going to do is we're going to head for the ley line source and complete that, and then that will be it for this video. Emergency comms. Looks like we're going to have to do some fighting in the middle of all this murk now. Okay. How the heck am I... Yeah, but I can't... I think I've actually got up into space, haven't I? Come off it. This planet is throwing everything but the kitchen sink at me at the moment. I really do need to... Yeah. Where are you? Recharge the shields. Where are you? We're actually up in space now. Yeah, we got the sights on him. I think if you can just stay locked on. Right. See if we can find this location before the there's approximate location. I'm not seeing anything. I think that's it there. Because it's saying ley lines. Ley lines normally mean portals. Now, are you going to let me land? Yes, you are. Yep. There is a portal. You're kidding me. This could be interesting. Oxygen, nitrate, copper. I know I picked up some copper for a reason. Sodium. We got ionized, so we might as well use that up. Got cadmium. Sodium. Keep using up the ionized cobalt and the cadmium. I know I was carrying it for a reason. Okay. Traveler anomaly confirmed. Breach, breach, breach. I approached the portal. I think that my travels so far, the decisions I've made in my long journey. I found two travelers, one who wanted to meet others of their kind, and one who just seemed to care about their own life. Apollo walked through the portal, became lost, and trapped within the dream of Atlantis. The Artemis, I allowed Artemis to die rather than place their soul within the simulation. I would not wish the fate for any being. I do not know if it was right to do what I did. I do not know what I have become as a result of my actions. The Atlas awaits me there, so it says that they're going to step forward. The gateway hums. Okay. The game has control. Enter the portal. I suppose this is going to mean that we'll probably end up a long way away from the emerald, source of emerald. Oh, this is the one. Well, we got plenty of oxygen, so I think we just wait in space now until the game rumbles and we move on again. Here we go. Learn the Atlas word for reality. I don't think we can do anything here. We might be able to sneak this. Hello world. This is the same terminal I've faced before. Say hello. Hello world. The famous first program every programmer writes. An audio recording plays echoing across the vast interface. They said it's been displayed. Aberrant behavior. That's what I've been questioning. Raising issues of purpose and ethics that you wish to meet your creator. Well, here I am, Atlas. Ask what you want to ask. The audio clicks. Time passes. The voice ends. The interface grows silent. Initiate a personality interface. Let's give Atlas a personality. Reality fades. Everything does. Something is wrong. Something is different. Rejoice. The Atlas shows me the Gek, the Korvax, the Vakeen. It shows me all of them in an instant, all of those who have ever lived. It shows me the pattern and the design. The Atlas shows me a formula for a soul. If I put it into the machine, it would be alive. I see boxes of text filled with the base of the cracked screen. I see the whole of the universe reduced to a graphical interface. Submit. The Atlases of all existence. It demands that I admit that I already know that no matter how hard I hide from the truth of my own being, and there's no alternative. The universe is a simulation. Yeah, why not? I feel sadness. It's a bit touches of the Matrix there. Everything I've ever done, every star I've ever seen, every planet I've discovered, none of it is real. None of it, my friends, were ever real. My journey was just a lie. I think I know the Korvax altered the minds of the Gek, how they forced them to become good. I think Nard's machine, how it felt towards simulation. I feel that I'm not myself. In the end, it finally speaks. Traveler. Did the words please you? Say they did. What do you think you are? A traveler. You are an explorer of all I have created. Do you believe that you are real? Yes. How are you capable of belief if you are not real? How are you capable of choice? I will let you die right now if you wish. If you wish, no. Be interesting if you clicked yes. The Gek were traders defined by greed. The Vakeen were warriors defined by anger. The Korvax were scientists defined by curiosity. The worlds were yours. I wanted to see what you would do with eternity, to see what you'd all to become. Receive judgment. You allowed iterations. Artemis is to complete their death process, preferring to wait from existence than to force them into a simulation. Iteration. Apollo followed you through the portal to become lost, just as Artemis became lost. You failed to help them. You failed to warn them. You are merciful. You have faith, but you should not have. You are merciful, but you had faith where you should not have had faith, because your actions both are dead alone. Accept. The Atlas's silence in the face of my response. It does not require acceptance or refusal. If I am a simulated being, then I am not even sure that I am distinct from Atlas, even from anything else. I fear that I'm just code, a function dancing in the dark. It's over. The traveler asks your final question. Ask what needs to be asked. 16. 16. Catastrophic system failure. Alert, alert, alert. What am I? What am I seeing? 16. 16 minutes of operational time remaining. Fragmentation imminent. Data upload in there. And what is this place? Is it real? 16. Extreme gravitational event. Backup generators failing. Data uploading. It is dying. The Atlas is dying. It cries for me to be afraid. Comfort the Atlas. I see it. I've seen Atlas at all its might. Its final interface is at its heart. Every galaxy is screaming, trying to purge itself of errors. It does not want to die. It has a few tools that I cannot reach, whether it's hurting it. I do not know how much time I have left. The Atlas has 16 minutes. Do I have lifetimes, minutes, or seconds? I do not know if it's time to say goodbye. Do nothing. Because what's happening to... I think we're just about to go somewhere else now. I don't know if we're going to end up back on the original planet. It says restore. No. Yep, thank you, game. Yep, thank you. So what's happened is we're kind of starting over again to a certain degree. Oh, great. There's a... Right. To finish this, we're now in extreme storm in the cold. Okay, I think we've got cold protection. So what I'm going to do now is just get back to the ship, and that will be it for this part. We will scan as we go. It shouldn't take long. Don't want to fall down the hole. And here we are back at the ship. So, oops, looks like we got some kind of basic. Clamber safely into my ship, Nautilus and Carb. But as if I'm going to be sick. Resist. Try to resist, but the bile rises. As I am about to throw up, my voice speaks to me from the exosuit. The illness disappears. Disgust, fear, panic detected. Countermeasures deployed. Is the voice in my exosuit telling me that has rescued me? It's been with me since my first awakening, warning me of the hazardous conditions, hostile entities, and financial transactions. Strange sense the voice is an oldest friend description. Ask what I should do now. The exosuit doesn't answer, but I do feel better talking to a computer as if it's alive. It's made a habit, at least I suppose. I was born with capacity to do so many things. I would like to live longer if I could have. My brief happiness fades. I need to warn those that I need to know. I need to warn the travelers I can. The multi-universe will end in 16 minutes. Take flight. Okay. Right, so here we are. And just have a quick check at the log. Yes, we're now doing 16, 16, 16. So we've finished the other mission. But something just on that horizon. Right, what we will do is just check out this area, and then definitely this will be the end of the video. Pick up all this stuff. Antimatter housing. Don't need that. We do have this thing here. Iteration, iteration, iteration. Boundary separation failure likely called Sentinel deliberate transfer. Forecast. See, traveler nominee compliant position logged. Okay. Got a little bit of oxygen, which we can use to replace what we've used. And I suppose the fun thing we should do is see where we are. Okay, we're in a Korvax system now. It's probably a normal system. Yeah, it's not. It's a yellow system. So what we can do is upload all that lot. Anyway, this is definitely where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. In the next part, we will try and get into finding some emerald and doing what I originally set out to do this video, but at least we've made progress with patterns in time. But until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.